What is going on, everybody? And I'm a pretty big fan of the YouTube channel called the Young Turks. I remember watching my first video of theirs around the election of 2008. And ever since I saw the first video of theirs, I've become a huge fan of theirs. Now, I don't always agree with every single video they've made, but I enjoy a lot of the videos they do make. They come at politics from an interesting and different perspective than what you normally see from the mainstream media. And it's not just politics, they talk about other issues as well. And it's refreshing to see. And it goes to show you how powerful internet media can be. Because internet media put a huge dent in a lot of these TV ratings from a lot of these cable news channel shows. So, I've been a fan of theirs for a while, but it seems like every single time they talk about video games, they just completely show how ignorant they are about the topic of video games. And they've been doing it for a while now. And part of me wonders if they're just doing it on purpose. I mean, I don't know why they would do something like that, because it's not really normal from what I've seen of them. But it's just like, every time they do it, they basically go against every single thing that I originally like about their content. But this particular recent video they've done, talking about a video game, honestly, I think it crossed the line a bit. But we'll get into that. So, the topic of the video that they made is talking about this slavery game on Steam. That it's about a way to teach how horrible slavery is to kids. And these developers made the game in a more cartoony aspect to show how bad slavery was. Now, I have to be honest. I agree with the core message of the Young Turks' video. I do. Although I don't think the game is extreme, as like Anna would put it in the video. Like, I wouldn't compare it to, say, Hatred or the Kill All Faggots game that came out several months ago, because those games were designed to offend people. This game, to me, and John on the panel, he basically said it best, that there's a certain way that you can educate people on topics such as slavery, through a video game. But this just really didn't do it. It didn't hit the mark. And I have to agree with that. So I agree overall with a lot of the core message of the video, but I have to point out something here. Jimmy Dore on the panel. Now, Jimmy Dore is a comedian. Now, maybe I'm just falling into the trap of taking a bait from a comedian. Maybe I am. I don't know, but shit like this just pisses me off. And as a gamer, I feel the need to not only defend myself, but to defend all gamers all over the world from statements that he made in this video. Now, I originally wanted to use a clip from this video. I wanted to use the clips of where he was actually making these statements, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm taking him out of context and that I'm not accurately quoting him. I like using video proof like that, but this is YouTube. We know how YouTube's copyright system is, and I don't know how pissed off the Young Turks would be if I used clips of their video. I don't know. I didn't want to risk it. So, I'm just going to show you his quotes, and I will link the video in the description if you want to go watch the video for yourself, and I highly suggest that you do. But here's his quote. He said, "People who do video games are not in touch with regular society. They are in their own little bubble." Okay, first off, people who do video games. Do you mean people who play video games? Or people who make video games? See, people who do video games, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't know what you're trying to say there. But regardless, either way is just a very, very asinine statement to make. So, we're not in touch with regular society? Wow. You know, I hear the normal adjectives that a lot of people who don't like gaming use against gamers. We call us geeks, we call us dorks. They use those kind of words, but not in touch with regular society? Jimmy Dore, what the fuck did gamers ever do to you to put them that low from your perspective that they're not in touch with regular society? Buddy, I go to work almost every day of the week. I work 45 to 50 plus hours a week. I go out and do normal activities. And it's not just me. Other gamers do the same thing. People who develop video games do the same thing. Now, sure, there are some people who are secluded, but there are people that are secluded that aren't even gamers. So to equate everyone who plays video games and makes video games that we're not in touch with regular society? What the fuck is your problem, man? Seriously, what the fuck did gamers ever do to you? Seriously. Do you seriously think everyone who plays video games just sits in a room and just plays games and does nothing else? They don't work, they don't go to school, they don't do anything else but play video games? Oh my god. And then he said something shortly after that that really ticked me off and what really caused me to make this video. He said that they are not normal people. Wow. You know, I expect these type of bigoted comments from places like Fox News and from people like Donald Trump. I don't expect comments like that from the Young Turks. So, you know, Jimmy Dore or whoever, please explain to me how gamers are not normal people. Is there a study to prove that? Is there any type of evidence at all to prove that? Is there? No, there isn't. Because gamers are normal people. Gamers are no different than anyone else. There are people who like to watch a lot of movies. There are people who like to critique movies. They're known as movie critics. There are people who like to listen to a lot of music. There are people who are DJs. There are people who are very passionate about music. There are people who love to read books. Video games are no different from those forms of media. It is just a form of entertainment. So how are gamers not normal people, but everyone else is? I mean, I don't know what caused him to make these comments. I hope that these comments are just trolling comments. And maybe they are. Maybe I'm just falling for the bait. But honestly, even if they are, it's still freaking stupid. And I expect more out of the Young Turks. I really do. And the funny thing is that when he's saying this, John on the panel is just has that look on his face like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Because later in the video, John talks about how he does play games. He might not be a hardcore gamer. I don't know how much he plays. But he's played the game called Papers, Please, and he explains it. So he was looking at Jimmy Dore like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? I don't get it. I will never, ever understand why some people out there have such disdain for video games and gamers. I will never, ever understand that. Because all video games are, like I said, they're just a form of entertainment. They're a form of entertainment that a lot of people love. It is no different from music, books, or movies. It's not. I mean, the only thing I can think of, and I don't know how you guys feel about it, the only thing I've ever come to the conclusion about why some of these people have such disdain for us gamers. I mean, are they just jealous? Are they just mad that video games have basically overtaken the entertainment industry and they make more money than movies and music and all these other outlets? are they just upset because they see these gamers as just this low form of scum? That they're just upset about that? Well, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not my fault you have these idiotic, bigoted views of gamers. And the sad thing is that the Young Turks, part of the Young Turks network, they have a gamer. Her name is Kim Horcher. You know what, Young Turks? If I were you, I would just have her do all video game related news. And all of you guys who are not gamers, who don't play games, should fucking stop talking about video games. Because you know fucking nothing about video games or gamers. You know nothing. And when you make these type of ignorant videos that are lacking in any factual evidence, for the most part, and you make these asinine statements, you're basically no different than places like Fox News. And I hate seeing these type of videos because the last place I'd expect a Young Turks video to be equated with something that Fox News does. And it pisses me off. Because I'm such a huge fan of theirs. And I hate seeing these type of videos. But unfortunately, they're probably going to continue making them. I mean, I don't understand why they do it, because, like I said, they have someone who's an expert in video games and who's an actual gamer. I don't know why they just don't have her do all video game-related news, but, you know what? I don't know, so. Alright, you know, I think I've ranted enough. Please let me know your thoughts on this, and until next time, have a good one.